fellow friends that are watching this. So me and my friends will talk about the Penan culture. As you all know, we will talk about topic 3, which is local norms or taboo. So basically, the Penan also strongly believe in taboos and omens. Dreams, animals such as deer, snakes, bird sound and even flies are omens indicating the correct course of the action. For example, a Penan will turn back if he or she hears a kingfisher's call at the start of a journey. He or she will continue the journey if and only if the call of the crested rainbow is heard. Somehow they believe that if they disobey the taboos and omens, they will experience the hardships, illness, or even death. Thank you very much.
Penan practice either agriculture or animal husbandry. Even though they have their own pets, they are not allowed to eat their domestic animals. It is a strict taboo for them. So, since they cannot eat their domestic animals, they have to hunt the fish as their protein supply.
Nanti sadui tong ngoko ke taladaun ngejala ku itu. Kedai ke lemuri ke kepeni main nasa tanah ke nahawan sidai ke kepeni ne nasa tanah dai kian. Mana kejian kini netai ku ngejala kak dak pun ke seluang la ke pina kak jian inah mana kejian kini. Kejian seneruh kita rip ke fam tanah kimoko doko kita kinan ke doko kita seluang ke inah.
The Penan people believe that knowledge is acquired through experience. Their children receive training from their elders at a very young age. The importance of sharing and showing respect to their elders is also taught at a very young age as well. Now, since selfishness is considered a serious crime by the Penan people, they even try to slice a tiny fruit so that it can be shared with everyone. Now, the Penan people usually get married at the age of 16, when he or she has mastered the skills and knowledge needed to support a family. A marriage does not involve a ceremony, and with the consent of their parents, a young boy and a woman may simply decide to live together as husband and wife.
Penan children learn how to survive in the jungle at a young age. They learn the names and uses of myriad plants and animals in the forest. They learn how to navigate through the jungle without complex or maps, how to start a fire, build a shelter, and make tools by watching and helping his fathers, grandfathers. A boy learned how to make blowpipes and darts. He learned to hunt with his friends in the forest. A girl learned to weave by watching and helping her mother and grandmother. She learned to gather fruits, nuts and fish with her friends.
For Penan people, it is very impolite to walk directly towards another person. Normally, Penan people will bend slightly and make a bow when they pass by someone or a group of people. Also, a bow has to make before a meal as well. Furthermore, sharing is a central value and survival tactics for the Penan people. The stinginess with regard to food is a taboo among Penan people in Sukang as well as among eastern Penan in remote areas where there is a still reasonable supply of food. Lastly, it is also a taboo to step over food served a meal because they believe it pollutes a meal. Thank you.
Traditionally, the Penans did not go to school. However, through the government persuasions, more and more Penans are attending the government school. In 1980s, about 250 Penans attending the primary schools, while about 50 others attending other schools farther away. At the beginning of 21st century, it was estimated that less than 12 Penans youth attend a tertiary education. These are mostly the children of the settled Penan. While the children of the settled Penan are attending government schools, the children of nomadic Penans get their lesson from their parents. The elders are perceived as full of knowledge and wisdom that need to be imparted to the younger generations. The Penan also believe that knowledge is taught by experience. Therefore, from a young age, as a child is taught the skills to survive in the forest. There are two types of education. One of them is go for school and another is through experience and example from their parents. Thank you.
Minority group in Southeast Asia, especially those with nomadic background such as Penan, have received relatively little scholarly attention with regard to language knowledge and use. Language education and levels of achievement in formal learning context.